show will inspire you to pick up yourself and go. You will find it's all you need to do. Reach down inside and find out you're the one to fly, yeah, the one to read, yeah. You can do all things, just choose.
God is love and love is for everyone. Welcome to the Denise Newsome Show, the show that gives credit where credit is due. Please share, tag, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put it in the comments section. Happy Memorial Day to you. And to all the veterans, thank you for your sacrifice, your bravery, and all that you do for the American people. Now, our special guest, is not a stranger to the Denise Newsome Show. Jerusher Wiggins is going to be discussing the 4 pillars of good content to attract your ideal audience. You are in the right place at the right time. If you have been wondering what's attraction, marketing all about, what's good shareable content, or how do you monetize social media, my girl Jerusher have all the answers for you this evening. How are you, Jerusha?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. I'm super excited for this interview with Denise Newsome. So, yes, I'm excited to share with you all the 4 pillars and how to attract people to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't want any interruptions. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the commercial now. We're going to take a commercial break now.
Dr. Kiana Battle brings you service from the heart, focusing on training, education, and professional development. Specialty areas include grief and loss, trauma-informed practice, policy development, grant writing development, public school social work education, professional presentations, public speaking, and youth and adolescent development. Connect today by email at info@kbattleconsulting.com or visit Dr. Kiana Battle's website, kbattleconsulting.com. Mo Music Sound Production is excited for the first annual music reunion concert featuring Mo Better and Company, the Olive Branch Mass Choir, New Revelation, One Purpose, Summer Breeze Italia Record Company, and Nisi Howard and Step Dance. Join this great event July 8th, 2022 at 7 p.m. with a $20 admission. Located at Olive Branch Baptist Church in Dinwiddie, Virginia.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors, Dr. Kiana Battle from Service from the Heart, Robert A. Vilmo in his book, First Century Christians Did What? My Journey into Listening to God's Voice and Influencing People's Lives, which is available on Amazon, and Mo Better Company and Family. Ladies and gentlemen, please receive Jerusher Wiggins.
gorgeous people. Yes, make sure you hashtag pretty people. Hello. Thank you so much to Denise Newsome for having me on the show today. So you are in for a treat. I'm super excited to share with you the 4 pillars of social media and also how to attract more people to you for your product, your service, your opportunity. So I am Jerusher Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in the direct sales business. And I help people start a business with me and my personal organization. I'm developing 100 new women, changing 100 lives, 100 families. And then I also help all of you build your businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. And so today I wanted to make sure that you understood how to attract people to you using an attraction marketing strategy. There are so many people wanting to build an online business, but they're not sure how to build an online business. And so we're going to talk about the basics today, and hopefully you take some notes. All the pretty people, make sure you put some notes in the chat. Do that for me. So what's attraction marketing? So the definition really is, it's a term for a method of marketing your product or your service or even your opportunity. And it works by providing valuable information. And so if you want a lot of people looking at your content or you want to grow your content, you've got to be providing valuable information about the item before convincing customers to buy. Okay. So it's a powerful marketing strategy for both, lead generation. Everybody needs leads, right? You need clients, and also for brand loyalty. So when I show up, I am all motivation, inspiration, and business tips. On all of the platforms, I am consistent with my brand. My brand is to empower other people. And so people come to my page for motivation, inspiration, and business tips. So if I went to your page, what would your page represent? Will I know how you help me if I went to your page? And so that's one way that you're going to attract the right people. As soon as they go to your page, they know what they're getting. So it's a method I use to attract people to me. First of all, sharing your gift is number 1. Write that down. A pretty person is going to put that in the comments for me. Sharing your gift. Nobody else have your gift. So it's up to you to share your gift with the world. Number 2, I can tell you to be authentic. I taught a training on being authentic when you come online. Just be yourself. If you're goofy, be that. If you're shy, be that. If you're an extrovert like me, be that. Like whatever it is, be who God called you to be. And the third thing is sharing that value that you already know. Sharing so much value when you come online. It's great to post lifestyle. It's great to post you went to, the beach or cookout or whatever, but also sharing value is going to attract the right people or your ideal target market. And obviously the last thing is sharing benefits. So if you have a product, it's not about you just coming online. Hey, I have a product, because I don't care what you sell, lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, hair. It doesn't matter what you sell. What's important is how does it help me? So you need to share benefits of your product. What is the benefits? Everybody can get on here. I always say I sell the magic water, and I talk about the magic water, and I'm always drinking water when I'm on my live. I'm like, hey, if you want this magic water, because it does what? It hydrates you all day. You're not parched at all. This magic water came from New Zealand. New Zealand has the greatest water in the world. It's pure, clear water. And I talk about the benefits of the magic water. In me talking about the benefits, drinking the magic water, people started asking me, how can they get the magic water? I never said the name of the magic water. I never said the company of the magic water. I just talked about the benefits of the magic water, which ultimately are what attracts people who want those solutions. So let's write this down. We're in the business of solving problems. As long as you are solving problems, you will attract people to you. As long as you are solving problems. Okay. So the law of attraction, it's interesting because it can be mistaken by many people because the most powerful attractor is our belief system. So I have to ask all of you, do you believe in your thing? Do you believe in your services, your financial services, your insurance services? Do you believe in your product, whatever it is? Do you believe it? You believe it's helping somebody? You believe it's changing lives? You believe it. So today you have to believe you're going to attract quality clients. Okay. So when you believe something, no one can stop you. When you believe in something, you can't stop talking about it because you believe it. So I have two boys, my husband and I, we live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I believe in those two boys. Man, if you tell me anything negative about those two boys, Houston, we have a problem. Okay. So because I believe in them. And so that's how you should feel so strongly about your product, your service, your opportunity. And so what happens is when you believe it, other people start to believe it. Okay. So you can create beautiful vision boards and affirm every day that you are available for an incredible, successful, passionate career or a loving relationship. But if you don't truly believe you are lovable enough, worthy, and deserving, actually attracting that into your life may be very challenging. It's going to be actually more challenging. So do you believe you have something great everybody needs to know about? Yes or yes. Put yes in the comment. Yes, you believe that. Okay, great. How is it that most people are not sharing every single day or sharing how they help somebody else? So I'm going to share these 4 pillars of how you can do that on social media. If you've heard me before, these 4 pillars have helped me build my audience. I just started on different platforms. I started like on TikTok just last year, have like 40,000 followers. Just started on Facebook Reels 8-9 months ago, almost have 100,000 followers because I followed these 4 pillars that I'm going to share with you tonight. So number 1 is entertainment. This is very crucial in you showing up online, building a big audience. Because entertainment, you're basically ejecting a bit of humor into your post. If you're doing Reels, if you're doing TikTok, if you're doing just a still post, a blog post, showing your family, your fun, your activities, whatever you did today, that is content. We often think that we don't have any content, that you're boring. Nobody wants to see your life. People want to see your life. Now, it doesn't mean you have to show them everything, obviously, right? But you do have to show them a part of you so they can get to know you. And so what happens is if you don't have a lot of people, right, yet, because you're going to get a lot of people, you don't have a lot of people yet, you do have to show more of yourself, right? Because people want to get to know who they're purchasing from. They want to get to know you before they even believe what you're saying. And so people actually purchase from people they know, like, and trust. And so you got to make sure, write that down. People purchase from who they know, like, and trust. So if you're showing up online and you're entertaining people, whatever that looks like, you don't have to be a comedian. I am not one. I do not make people laugh. I make me laugh, but I do not make other people laugh. So, but if that's your gift, show up doing that and you incorporate your product or your service or your opportunity. So number 1 is entertainment. Entertainment is a must because guess what people are doing today? They want to be entertained. That's why they go to social media. I want to be entertained. Who's going to make me laugh today? What am I going to do today? Oh, that's funny. Ha, ha, ha. You want them to stop the scroll. The name of the game is stopping the scroll. You want them to stop the scroll on you. Yes or yes. Okay. The second pillar is educate. This is more something that I do all the time. Valuable information to your clients that helps them understand what you offer. I see so many people posting and praying. They over there posting and praying, but you haven't educated me on this basic oil. You haven't educated me on this travel program. You haven't educated me on it. You're just showing it to me. And I'm like, scroll. I see it, but I don't know how it's helping me. See, everybody has a sign on their forehead saying, make me feel important. It's all about me. Everybody subscribes to that radio station, right? Okay, it's me radio. So you want to make sure that you're thinking of the consumer every time. Every time I'm thinking of who am I posting this for? Now, I know you probably think, well, what will I educate people on? I'm not that good at anything. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You have a gift. You're good at something. It doesn't have to be your business. Like if I sold the magic water, I don't have to talk about the magic water. If I'm a motivational speaker, or if I like to inspire people, I can show up inspiring people, even though I sell the magic water. And so it doesn't have to be about the thing that you sell. It has to be about something that you love to do. Okay. You are an expert in your field of interest. So if you're interested in interior decorating, but you sell whatever, talk about interior decorating, because you're going to attract people who are into home decor, right? Now you can build relationships with those people. Now you can offer that product because now they trust you. They like you. You've helped them. You are essential to them. So you know something that I don't know. So educate me on that. And your audience that's looking, they'll be attracted to that knowledge and that wisdom, and that this person helps me with my home decor. This person helps me with my fashion. This person helps me with my jewelry. This person helps me with whatever it is that you're good at. So you know that thing that is effortless to you. You know that thing that you're like, I just do it. Like, it's some people that can just cook, like my sister. She could just like cook, like she doesn't even think about it. She knows what the seasonings are. She knows what tastes well with what. Me, no ma'am. So that's her natural gift, right? And so when you have something like that, that's how you show up online, because it doesn't feel like work when you're doing what you love. Now you're getting paid to do it, right? Online, you're monetizing that, because guess what's going to happen? You're going to get more followers. When you get more followers, yes, whatever platform, they want you to continue to do that content. They'll start offering you things. But at first, you got to show up. Okay. So education is so important. Now, let me say this to you, because I know I got a lot of people that are afraid to show up and show up big. Stop being afraid to be great. When you were born, there are only two fears deposited into you, right? The fear of falling and the fear of a loud sound. Everything else is a learned behavior. Okay. It's a learned behavior. You're scared to go live. That's a learned behavior. You're scared to do a TikTok. That's a learned behavior. You were not born with that fear. Okay. So did you know you can unlearn? You can retrain the brain. Did you know you can retrain yourself? So I think unconsciously we may fear being powerful, being great, and radiating that type of energy to attract quality people into our lives. And so what I want you to do is get in the habit of saying affirmations and speaking over yourself and saying who you want to be attracted to you. And so whatever that looks like, I am a woman of great power and influence. I only attract the best. I am developing 100 women into my organization. You got to start saying it. So you're retraining your brain so you can attract the right people to your page or your account or whatever. Now, the third pillar, is this helpful? Yes or yes? Okay, yes. If this is helpful, put helpful in the chat. The third pillar is empower. Now, that's also things that I do is you empower the peoples. Let's do this. This basically means to encourage other people. If you have a business, guess what? You need to make sure that if you have a team, so you're in real estate or you're a realtor, you have a team of people you work with, or you're a stylist, you have a team of people, or you're in network marketing and direct sales, you have a team of people. Show people your people, right? Celebrate your team, celebrate your customers, celebrate your clients, right? People want to see that you're actually helping somebody, that you're doing something. And so you want to make sure you highlight other people. And that's just like with, the show, Denise Newsome show. I put it in my stories. I put it on my TikTok. I did everything to help support and empower her show. Highlight other people. Sometimes it's really not about you. The moment you realize you need to step back and you need to become the person that's interested and not interesting. I can tell you all of my accolades. I can tell you I'm a part of the top 2%. I can tell you I've earned trips, diamonds, cars, on stage recognition. I can tell you all the things, right? Okay, how does that help you? It doesn't. It shows you I'm qualified. It shows you that, I'm good at what I'm doing. It shows you that I've been speaking on different stages and platforms for a while, but it doesn't help you move to the next level. And so when you highlight other people, it shows that you're in the business of helping more people. You're in the business of empowering people. You're in the business of loving on other people. And that's what really builds your character, is how much are you putting into the universe? What is it that you're doing? And how many people are going to remember your name based on what you've done? So empower is the third pillar. These are the 4 E's. So the 4 E's of social media. The next E is engage. This is one that I think people overlook, or they lack, or they don't understand it. And this is what has gotten me quite a few followers, is engagement. And so you want to ask your audience questions. Just like I said, hashtag helpful. I'm asking you to do something. If I say, if this is helpful, hashtag helpful, I'm engaging with you. And so if I say, hey, Latasha, yes, tell me where you're from. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm engaging with my audience. So even you can do that in a post. You don't have to be live to engage. Obviously, if you are posting, you want to find out how many people live in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey. I have a business. I want to know what other businesses are near me. And that could be a post. And then people will start to engage with that post. And you'll find out how many business owners are around you in your area, or even in your neighborhood, right? So whatever you want to ask. So my favorite color is purple. I can say, my favorite color is purple. What's your favorite color? I'm just getting them to engage on the page. I'm getting them to talk to me. Now, this is a whole nother training. If you know anything about the algorithm loves engagement. Okay. The more engagement, the more people are going to see your content. Now, if no one's engaging, you have 3 people that see your content. So you want to make sure that you're engaging, and you want to make sure other people want to engage with what you're putting out. And so share your content so that if you are not familiar with the algorithm, I need to tell you this. So for instance, most of you probably have 500 friends or followers, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. You only can have 5,000 on Facebook. Okay. You can only have 5,000 friends on Facebook, right? So if you post today, 5,000 people are not seeing your post. If you have 1,000 people, 1,000 people are not seeing your post. Okay. They're not going to see it. They're not going to see it. Okay. So understand, the algorithm works on engagement. So let me give you some numbers. This might be helpful for you. If you have 1,000 people, Facebook initially shows 10%. 10% of 1,000 is 100. So when you did this great post, you're like, I'm ready. You posted it. You got 1,000 friends. Only 10% saw it. And so only 100. Now that 100 didn't even really see it. It went to the feed of the 100, because I might not be on Facebook that day, right? I might not have seen your post, but it is in my feed. So it's actually going to 100 people's feed. Doesn't mean they opened it that day and saw it. So you want to know how you increase that engagement. So you'll notice that your birthday, everybody's like 2, 3, 4, 500 people said happy birthday. And you're like, well, when I post about my product, 0 people say it. When I post about my services, 2 people, my aunt and my cousin. But when it's your birthday, you want to know, how is it that 100, 200, 300 people say happy birthday? You know how? The engagement. They kept saying in the comments, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. There's a trigger in the system. And I teach all of these different hacks in my course called the 3-Day Ride. So I have a business course called the 3-Day Ride, and I teach this to any entrepreneur. And the course is coming up June 14th, 15th, and 16th. And so I know there's going to be a link with my link tree, so you can grab that if that's something that you're open to. But I teach these little hacks that most people don't even know about. And so you don't even know what you don't know. Most people don't know what they don't know. And that's why we're in the situations that we are in, because we don't even know to do it. And so now there's a trigger. And there's a certain number of comments that has to happen. So Facebook, the algorithm, will show it to another 100 people. Then there's also a trigger, boom, 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 enough comments. It's going to show another 100 people. So now we're at 300 people. So it's in 100, it's 100 increments, right? Now, eventually, on your birthday post, 500 people told you happy birthday. Then the next day, you're like, I'm going to post this about my jewelry. And nobody does it. Right? That's because there's no engagement. There's no engagement. And if it appears salesy, let me tell you another little trick. If it appears salesy, it's not going to be really shown. That's why attraction marketing is the best selling strategy. Because attraction marketing, you're not asking them to purchase. You're not putting a link to go to a website. Because guess what? If I put a link to my website on Facebook page, it's taking them off of Facebook. Now, if I allow you to come on my platform for free, why are you taking my people off of my platform to your business page or to your website? Facebook doesn't like that. So what you want to do is you want to attract the people. That's why attraction marketing works so brilliantly. You're attracting the people by sharing value, by entertaining them, by educating them, by empowering them, by engaging with their posts. Most people under engage. You want someone to just like your stuff, love on your stuff, but are you doing it? Social media is meant to be social. So what happens is when you see somebody's post, right? You need to engage. You need to engage. Every single post, you need not just scroll. You engage. You do it. It's called the law of reciprocity. What happens is when you do it, guess what happens? They start to see you're engaging with their posts. So now when they see your stuff, they engage back. That's the law. It's going to happen. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. That's the book that I believe in. And so you got to start doing it first. I see so many people because I train, thousands of people in my career in business, but being online in the last couple of years, I've noticed a lot of people post and pray and hope somebody goes to their website, as opposed to you being the initiator. You are the CEO, right? You build the relationship. You be interested in people instead of interesting. You got me? Yes or yes. This is helpful. If this is helpful, say, Jerusher, this is helpful to me. So those are the 4 pillars that will attract your tribe. Your vibe will attract your tribe. The people will come. So don't worry about the money. Because people build a business. People are attracted to people first. It doesn't matter what the product, the service, the opportunity is. Because if you're attracted to me, if you're attracted to what I give, the value, it's easy for me to sell to you now. Because you like me, you know me, you trust me. Now I can offer my thing. So you want to make sure you understand every post, you want to attract people to you. Now, here's another way that you can attract people. Obviously, you're using the 4 pillars, the 4 E's, but who are you? Every time I go live, I say, I'm Jerusher Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach. I help people build a business online and offline. I create double threats every single time I say it. I let people know who I am and how I help them. So if you are scrolling, you're like, oh, she helped people build a business online and offline. Stop the scroll. So every time I should be able to go to your page and see who you are. If you go to my profile, it says, I help people build a business online and offline. So you need to change your profile. If it doesn't tell me how you help me, why should I like your stuff? Why should I follow you as a friend? Why? Because everyone's on here to get. They're on social media to get something, whether it's getting a laugh, whether it's getting services, whether it's they're getting something out of it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the fastest growing platform in the world. There's 2.94 billion people on social media. It's enough for everybody. That's the cool part about it. It's enough for every single person. So who are you? What part of you would you like to share the world with? When you're being authentic, you're being original. So let me give you some homework. First of all, I need you to go to your profile after this broadcast and make sure your profile represents who you are and who you help, because that's how you'll attract the peoples. So if I'm looking for a chef, I already know I can search, I want a chef. Or if I go to TikTok, chef, all the people that are chefs are going to come up and I get to choose which one I want to follow. If I'm looking for a business coach, all the people with pages on business coaching is going to come up. If I'm looking for that and that's your deal, will you come up? Yes or yes? Now, like I said before, it doesn't have to be just the thing that you sell, because you were a person before you started selling something, right? You were somebody, right? And so that's the person we want to see. And so you're a soccer mom. Are you a single mom? Are you married? Are you a toddler mom? You're a dancer. Do you scrapbook? Couponing. I have a team member. She does the couponing. She's savvy with that. You're a singer. You a poem, whatever. You're a dog lover. Who are you? Because if I like to do the coupons, right? I'm coupon savvy. And I'm teaching people that. I'm entertaining them. I'm doing TikToks with it. I'm educating people on my fines and my savings. And so when I go to my local Targets, I'm showing them my receipts. And if I'm going to my local, Walmart, I'm showing, hey, I saved $200. People are going to start to follow me. And I'm only attracting my tribe. Now, I don't sell the coupons. I probably sell something else. But because I'm attracting the audience, I'm building the relationship. Does this make sense? Yes. So your Facebook profile is a magnet to attract your target audience. And I teach all of these different strategies in my course, the 3-Day Rides. And so you have to have a powerful picture. If you don't change it, it shouldn't be a cat. It shouldn't be, the lake, even though it's beautiful. It definitely, if you have a business, it definitely should be you. It definitely should be you. Detailed bio about you. You're it, my dear. You are always marketing and branding yourself, because that is the only person they are falling in love with. They're not falling in love with the name of something. You're it. People buy you, write this down. People buy you before they buy your product, your service, your opportunity. They buy you first. So when a car dealer walks up, you want to buy a car. You don't know if you want to buy the car with him. So he walks up, you can tell in seconds. Okay, he introduces himself. He started talking. You're like, I don't like him. You like the cars, but you don't like the person. How many people feel like that? Or a realtor. You want to buy a house. You're looking for the best realtor. Like, do I like this person? Where do you go? Their profile. You check the person out. You go and see, do I like this person? People are doing that to you. So does your profile represent who you are? Does your profile speak volume and it's detailed? They can tell the things that you've done. Put all of your accolades up there. It's not about the ego, right? It's about your confidence. It's okay to say you earned X, Y, and Z. People need to know your education level. If you were whatever, the CEO of a company, whatever, it's okay to let people know your credentials. You earned that. What is the deal? I want to know. If I go to your page, I want to see your credentials. Okay, this is what I'm working with. Same thing if you're working with a realtor. You want to know you just started yesterday or you started 5 years ago. You just want to know. So I think it's important for you to do the same thing. So your homework is to let people know who do you help? How do you serve? What do you teach? What's your titles? What's your position? What's your education? I definitely need to see that. That's going to attract more people to you. Attraction marketing works. I built my entire online business using attraction marketing strategies. And so if you're the person, you're just starting off and you're like, well, I don't know how I help people. Okay, just think about your product or your service. Okay. So if you're in travel, I like to use that as an example. I'm not in travel, but I like to use them as an example. I help people travel more for less money. Are you traveling as much as you like? So that's how you help people. I help people travel more for less. If that's what you do, you're in the travel industry. Are you traveling as much as you would like? Question mark. And so that way people know, oh man, you help people travel around the world. You travel to Aruba, Anguilla, blah, blah, blah. You help people travel for less. So whatever yours is, okay, I help people build an online business. I help people build a business, 100% using technology, apps, automation. So tell me how you help me. And I need to see that in your bio. Okay. Or if you teach, if it's a service, because some people, obviously, they don't know the differences in insurance and say that's you. So you teach them the differences of homeowners insurance, life insurance, the differences. People don't understand the language. They know they're supposed to have it, but they don't know why they're supposed to have it. You're an expert in that area. Tell me how that's going to benefit me. Okay. So the other thing that I can share with you is it's so important on social media, because we're not face to face, that you build a certain level of rapport. A lot of the rapport building is engagement. A lot of the rapport building is you showing up every day. Now, I believe you should be posting and marketing content every single day. Every single day. Okay, it's a holiday, you should be marketing. It doesn't matter. Every day. It doesn't mean you create the content every day. It means you release content every day. And so if I'm doing a TikTok or a reel, I can reserve those and save those and release one every single day. It doesn't mean I'm doing them every day, right? Creating them. And so you need to get in the habit of posting every day. If you want to build an audience and you want people to trust you and you want people to buy from you, they got to see you all the time. They got to see you all the time. And they're like, she's doing it. They're looking at you. They're watching. And even if they don't say anything, they're secretly watching, just like Santa Claus. They're always watching. And so they want to see if you really do it. You said you were going to be the number one, whatever. You said you were going to be a multimillionaire. You said you were going to be a 6-7 figure earner. You said whatever you said, they're watching to see if you're going to do it. They need to see it. And so all of that is content. All of that is attracting people. The best way to attract people is to show some of your lifestyle. Lifestyle, if you went to the beach today, that's lifestyle. If you went out to eat, that's lifestyle. If you, whatever it is that you're doing on a daily basis, I'm spending time with my boys today. We went to the park, we rode bikes, skateboarding. That's a post. That's content. Okay. Now I become relatable. I don't just appear as this business coach, speaker. I also appear human. On social media, you got to appear human. And so, but since I'm not face to face with you, I have to show people, yes, I'm a regular mom. Yes, I'm a wife. Yes, I'm a daughter. Yes, I'm a sister. Yes, I'm all of these things. So when I go home to my family, we're taking pictures. I'm posting them like, this is my mom. I'm a daddy's girl. I tell people all the time, I'm a daddy's girl. I look like my dad, all the things. And so that helps them be like, I look like my dad. And when I say, oh, my favorite food is seafood. Any seafood lovers, put seafood, put a crab. I love crab legs. I will eat you out a house and a home on the crab legs. And so when I do that, it's like, oh my God, I feel her. I feel like I know her. We are now besties. So the creating that type of relationship with people online comes from you sharing. It comes from you being authentic. It comes from you being human. And so I'm going to go over like 3 R's to connecting with people on social media, because once you make the connection, you build a relationship, you can convert those people into clients. You can convert those people into customers. You can convert those people. And so I teach how to start conversations and how to convert in the 3-day ride. So the 3 R's to connecting on social is reach. Reach out to people that appear to be your ideal prospect. Don't sit back and just wait for them to friend you. You go reach out. Every day I'm reaching out to new people. Every day I'm reaching out to new people. Oh, I like her. Oh, I like what she's posting. I like what she's about. Friend. Oh, I like following this person. Oh, she follows the same hashtag as I follow. If I'm on Instagram, I follow certain hashtags. And I go through the hashtags and I see, oh, she just like me. She likes speaking. Oh my gosh. Yes, she's my people. You reach out to people that appear to be your ideal prospect. Even if it's somebody you want to collaborate with, somebody you want to partner with, like Denise Newsom and I collaborating on this, you reach out to the peoples, okay? The second R that I can tell you is relate. Find something in common. Relate to the same thing. Like, I'm from South Carolina. So everybody from the South, I'm like, you can't tell I'm from South Carolina. Okay, I live in Georgia, but I'm from South Carolina, right? I was a cheerleader. If you are in a sorority, you're in a book club, cooking, dog lover, mom, whatever that is, find something in common with those people. It's easy for me to go to a group from South Carolina group. I can relate because we're all from the same place. And if I say, oh, I'm from this part of South Carolina, they're like, oh, I know what that is. Automatic related. We're relatable now. We're best friends. And so if I say hashtag mama boys, I have 2 boys. I'm like in love with my boys. I'm in a group about boys, everything boys, boys, boys. And if you tell me you have boys, I'm like, girl, aren't boys the best? Boys love their moms. Boys. And so you want to relate to the people you want to work with. So you find something in common with those people. Okay. And the third R, I would say relationships, but it is recruit. So it's like hand in hand, because you are going to recruit them in a way. And relationships are about, building some type of long-term, commonality. But the goal is to take action and build relationship to offer your product, your service, your opportunity. And so once you do that, you have those things in common. First, you reached out, you can relate. Now you're recruiting them in your world. So I like to say I'm recruiting them in my circle. I want them connected to me on my train, because this train is going to the top. And so I want them a part of this. I want them connected to the train. So the goal is for you to take action and offer your thing once you've done those things. Attraction marketing is the strategy to talk about what you do or what it is not what it does. Like, so for instance, let me give a better example than that. So say you only sell toothpaste. I don't know. Well, people don't buy toothpaste, they buy white teeth. Okay. And so what you want to do is not so much is talk about it's toothpaste. It's toothpaste. That's what it is. You want to talk about what it does. It gives you fresh breath. It makes your teeth whiter. You're now more confident. So what's the benefits of the benefits? And so when you are attracting people with your product, please talk about the benefit of the benefit. Talk about what it does, not so much what it is. Not so much if you're in network marketing and direct sales, not so much the company name. That doesn't mean anything to anybody. I want to know what it's going to do for me. So if this toothpaste that you sell, okay, it's going to help me have, stronger gums. It's going to make me, my breath smells good all day. It's going to make my teeth whiter. And I'm confident. Oh my gosh, that's the benefit of the benefit. Now I'm on social media smiling all the time because I got pretty white teeth. So you sold me on the benefit. Same thing with your services. So not the ingredients, none of that really matters. So if your product is gut health, share the benefits. Why do I need great gut health? What type of food should I be eating for great gut health? What's my routine for having that? And what's the benefits of me having that? So I really think to attract the right people, always talk about the benefits. Value, giving value, the benefits of the benefits. Because ultimately, the reason why we buy toothpaste, because we want a pretty smile. We want our breath to smell good, right? It's not just because it's toothpaste. It's not because it's Colgate. It's not because it's whatever other one. It's not because of their name. It's because what it does for me. So please understand, I need you to revamp your strategy if you haven't done this yet. So you can attract more people. Figure it out. Well, how does this really help other people? Write it down. Start saying it. So whenever you're posting, whenever you're going live, it becomes a natural part of your language that you know exactly how you're being helpful. Yes or yes? Yes. And so you want to be known for something. None of us are getting out of this life alive. None of us are getting out alive. Understand that. So you got one life to live. Live big. Every single day, my full potential takes off running in front of me, and I'm always trying to catch up. And so I am my only competition. Listen, you are your only competition. Nobody is competing with you, right? It doesn't even matter if they are, because you are the worst enemy for yourself. We criticize ourselves more than anybody else. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I talk. Okay, stop. Stop doing that and show up being who God called you to be. And so that dash represents your life on your tombstone. What are people going to say about you? What are people going to remember about you? What are people going to say your services were? Were you a philanthropist? How did you serve people? Was it meaningful? Did they name a street after you? Like, what did you actually do in this lifetime? So when people work their whole life to obtain material possessions, those material possessions end up in a junkyard some way one day. See, the value of things depreciate. So you're not really doing it for the big house. You're not really doing it for the cars. Why are you really doing it? I'm doing it to leave my boys a legacy for generational wealth over and over. So the value of things depreciate, right? So if you drive by any junkyard, you will see someone gave their life to obtain those things. Okay. And now they're in a junkyard. But love and time is what people really remember you for. Your acts of kindness, your services, the way that you give. That's what people want to know. That's what you're going to be remembered for. Not just the material things that you possess because you were here and it looked pretty. And that's great. I love good things too. But that's not why you're doing it. So if you believe you are serving, your passion will exude, I'm telling you, and the energy will radiate from your heart, not your head. And so I'm passionate about training and teaching and motivating and going to the top and having financial freedom. And every time I go live, I'm like, yes, let's do it. It comes natural for me because I believe it. I believe I'm developing 100 new entrepreneurs. I believe that I'm changing the world. I believe it. And so now I attract the people that want to be a part of that train. Yes or yes. Does this make sense? So I will tell you, you will attract your ideal prospects, okay, easily when you're yourself. Your audience will want whatever you have to offer. They know you, they like you, they trust you, they will follow you, they will share your stuff, they will do all of those things when you show up to give to somebody else. It's easy. Attraction marketing really is an easy, or the easiest, in my opinion, way to build a big audience. Like I said, I've only been on Facebook Reels about 8 months, and I've grown that audience because I just show up being myself. Be you, be original. Don't you dare die a cheap copy. God gave you the gift. And so is this helpful or what? And so that attraction marketing is something that I do every single day. I use the 4 pillars every single post, every piece of my content. I'm always thinking of somebody else because I already know everyone's heard the quote before. If I help enough people get what they want, I'm going to always have what I want. So my focus is, how many more people can I help today? How many more people can I serve today? How many more people? How many? Who's ready? Who's ready? You ready to ride? Now I want to ride with you, but I will ride without you because I got to fulfill my purpose. And so, yes, if you want to learn more about these strategies and you're like, oh my God, Jerusher, you just saved my life. If I saved your life, you might want to learn more about the 3-day ride. It's my signature business course where I teach you how to find your ideal prospect. Like I show you, I share my screen, how to find your ideal prospect. I teach you what to post, when to post. I teach you the marketing and branding of yourself. I teach the attraction marketing and curiosity marketing in the 3-day ride business course, as well as I give you actual scripts. Because a lot of times people are like, okay, now people are following. What do I do? You have to start conversations, right? You have to converse with those people. And so now I give you my actual scripts, how to converse with those people in Messenger. The money is made in Messenger, baby. All of the building and the rapport and all of that is in Messenger. So the money is made in Messenger. So I give you those scripts on how to convert those people into your organization or your service or whatever you have to offer. As well as, I share like a 7-day content calendar. As well as just, I'm live for 3 days, but I keep you in that private community. It is virtual. It's limited seating. It's June 14th, 15th, and 16th. And so if that's something that you've been wanting, you've been struggling online, and you're like, you're not seeing the success you want, and you see other people doing it, and you're like, I'm posting, but it's not converting. Like I'm not making the money these people are talking about. It's probably because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know those little hacks. You don't understand how to get in front of the right people. And so we teach that in the 3-day ride. So you can hashtag 3-day ride if you want more details about the 3-day rides. The link is in the bio. It's my link tree. Yes, the link is in the bio. It's my link tree. It says 3-day ride business course. I'm always excited to show people. And my hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. That is the whole point of sharing what I know, because I started online 2017, 2018. So not that long ago. People often think you started in 2009, right? No, I didn't. I started 2017, 2018, making all the mistakes that most people make. I messed up, spam people, all the things. By 2019, I had my own marketing strategy using attraction marketing. And then by 2020, I did better. Prayerfully, I did better in 2020 than 2019 because now I understood how to do it. Now I had my business strategies in place, and I took all of that information that I learned and I put it inside the 3-day ride. And I said, these are for the people that's like me. They want it. They just don't know how to get it. They want to learn. They're like, I don't know how to do it. I'm not tech savvy at all. I'm actually technologically challenged. So I was teaching myself how to do those things. And I invested in courses and masterminds, and I still do, because everything keeps changing. Technology keeps changing, just like the seasons of life. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so it's hot. So we wear shorts and tank tops in the summer. In the winter, we wear hats and gloves. And so everything changes with the seasons of life. So technology changes. Why let technology change and you stay the same? So I just made a conscious decision that I was going to change the way that I was doing business, because I initially did business only offline prior to this. And I was successful doing it offline. Online was a challenge. And so I want to be able to shorten your learning curve. So if that's you, I'd love to see you in the 3-day ride. It's the ride of your life. It's like a roller coaster at Six Flags. You want to get on the ride, but you're scared to get on the ride, but you know you need to take the ride. Everybody else been on the ride. You're like, oh, I need to get on this ride. And then finally, you get on the ride, you got your hands up, you're having a good time. It's scary, but you still did it. Then when you get off the ride, you're like, that was worth it. You laughed, you cried, you like, I enjoyed it. It was a memory. And so, yes, that's what the 3-day ride is like. Well, that's what I imagine that it's like anyway. So if this was helpful, yes, let me know. So Denise, I am done with the attraction marketing and sharing the 4 pillars of social media. And let me know if I have thinking of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate being on this beautiful platform. I appreciate all of the comments. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Helpful. Yes. Hashtag the 3-day ride. If that's something that you want to learn more about, I am live 3 days. Yes, a private business coaching with me on all the things that most people struggle with. I help you find your ideal prospects. And so that way you can have unlimited leads. So there she is. Thank you so much, Miss Denise Newsome.
It's always an honor and a pleasure to have you on the show. And you are always welcome to my show. For sure. Well, this is the hard part about it, is coming to a close. We thank you for tuning in. We trust that you were inspired and enlightened by Jerusher Unscripted Media. Thank you. Jerusher, thank you for sharing your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding, and teaching us the 4 pillars of good content to attract your ideal audience. Attraction marketing. What a show. I enjoyed you. As always, you always bubbly, and you are amazing. Join us next week. Our special guest is Margie Santos. We will be discussing CEO, the documentary of her life. CEO stands for Christ Empowered Overcomer. Margie has triumphed and overcome many trials that was meant to destroy her, overcoming being born at 2 pounds, fighting for her life, a severe speech impediment, cancer, 3rd-degree burns and skin grafts, burnout that lasts 6 months, losing of finance to heart failure, PTSD, depression, losing 3 uncles to COVID. But today, Margie Santos is a minister, chaplain, TV host, president of Synergy Network, worldwide publicist, public speaker, actor, and actress. Woo! I promise you, you do not want to miss this interview. Stay safe. Good night. God bless you. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, IG, YouTube at the Denise Newsome Show. We are going to close with our announcement. And check out my website, denisenewsome.com.
The Denise Newsome Show is giving credit where credit is due with a brand new lineup. Live Mondays from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. First Monday is Live with Denise Newsome. Second Monday is In Your Element, giving our guests the chance to share what they do best. Third Monday is Mask Off, where authentic conversations happen with co-hosts Sybil Price Rucker and Deidre Moody. Fourth Monday is Live with Denise Newsome. We don't want you to miss anything that 2022 may have for you. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, share, and join in the conversation at the Denise Newsome Show. Increase your brand awareness
by advertising with the Denise Newsome Show. Let us help you get your message out. We offer a 30-second video commercial or a voiceover flyer with your details. Visit denisenewsome.com or email denisenewsome64@gmail.com for more details. Help the Denise Newsome Show give credit where credit is due. Contact us today with your love offering or sponsorship to keep this show running. Also, like, follow, subscribe, and share to get the word out. You are appreciated at the Denise Newsome Show, and we look forward to hearing from you at denisenewsome.com or emailing denisenewsome64@gmail.com.